to Atlanta for the Falcons versus the Saints. This will be Julio Jones' last game before retirement. So let's see how we can do here. So Atlanta will get the ball back first. So, NFC South rivalry, the team that's so far winning the division versus the team that's so far losing it. I mean, none of the teams in the NFC South are really that bad. The Bucks are a 3-win team, Saints are a 2-win team. Falcons are a 5-win. Falcons and Panthers are a 5-win team. Falcons have gotten lucky, but they'll have beaten better teams, so they're leading the division. And Julio. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm getting word now that Julio Jones said he would play sorry, this is my bad. Julio Jones would play the rest of the season, but this will be his last year as a Falcon because he's in Madden. So fuck you. As long as he's in Madden, he will be playing in Atlanta. This is the last year probably though. So we're getting the PS5 soon. So that'll be to Kyle Pitts. And penis. Pick up. Left loss. 4 there. It's a loss of 4 there. And an injury. Oh, after the injury. Wait, hold on. About that, I wasn't paying attention after the injury timeout. I was trying to put on a baseball game. Sorry about that. But so it was picked off in the end zone. I don't know why you were throwing deep that early from Atlanta. Probably a bad move there, but I don't like that. So, Russell Wilson, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, played for the Seahawks, then went to Denver. Sorry, I forgot about Denver. Russell Wilson. Oh, Michael Thomas with an injury. That's a big loss for this New Orleans. So Michael Thomas is a big loss for New Orleans, and the guy on the defense for the Falcons, I forget his name now. Who it was? No offense, but just saying, Russell Wilson went to Denver after the Seahawks cut him, I believe. Cut him or traded him, I forget. Then he went to. Then he Then his contract went up. Then went to Schittsburg. And now he's playing for the Saints. Because I'm sorry, the fucking Giants don't deserve every single fucking quarterback in the league. Russell Wilson could have his own goddamn team. Same with fucking Will Howard. Same thing with fucking Jameis Winston. Will Howard's still on the Giants, by the way, just a backup. He's just been playing like shit, so he's a backup. He's had like 3 good games all year. Russell. Complete to Rashid Shaheed. Oh, good job by Russell Wilson, of course, veteran quarterback. This is one of the youngest players in the league. The Saints and Falcons, I don't believe have already met this year. I don't believe they have. Russell. Complete to... I can't see. I'm gonna say his ain't goddamn name. Fuck. Oh, sorry. They actually met 2 weeks ago. The Falcons won that one. That was in New Orleans, I believe. Which in New Orleans, obviously. Falcons won that one. Trying to get the sweep here today. Now Russell. Same for that. Yes, Atlanta won that one. Oh, and the Saints will be forced to a field goal. 38-yard attempt, pretty good. Not that long. And it's good. And the Saints take a 3-0 lead, trying to get their lick back against that loss against Atlanta. Atlanta wanting the sweep. Of course. So Saints will kick it away after the field goal. Falcons will bring it to the 27-26. I overestimated it, I'm sorry. And my little Penix, the penis. Fake play action and picked again, and the Saints will totally win it with a Super Bowl, because that's totally how it works. Just fucking kidding. I'm just joking around with you. Picked off. Bad. Honestly, I don't know what he was throwing at. Mooney was obviously covered. I don't know what the actual fuck he was throwing at. Like the first one, okay, I get it. I don't know why you thought deep. I can blame that on the coach. I get why you thought deep. That one, holy fucking mid. I am not somebody who blames the picks usually all on the quarterback. I don't like doing that because sometimes it's not on the quarterback, but it still counts as their stat. This one was on the quarterback. What the fuck was that? That was a terrible throw. Sorry, terrible route there. Like, he wasn't clearly covered. If you scramble out of there, you won't even under pressure. You could scramble out of there. You're a good scrambler. You could do anything. Just don't fucking throw that. No, don't throw that. I wouldn't have thrown that ball. Nobody would have. To Brady, you think Brady would have thrown that ball? No, he wouldn't have. And Michael Penis isn't as good as Brady. I know that. You think Mahomes would have wanted to throw that ball? Probably, actually. He probably would have, because he's ass. Fuck Mahomes. But I think Manning would have? No. You think Breeze would have? No. You think Michael Vick would have? No. You think fucking Trevor Lawrence fucking would have? No. No, he wouldn't have. Actually, he might have. I don't know. I have to ask him. I don't know if he would have thrown that. He probably would say no, even though if he would. The greats don't throw balls like that. If the penis wants to be a great in this league, he can't throw balls, like that. I don't know why the fuck we're running that. Wow, Kellen Moore, you are retarded. You're retarded. You're a retard. A retard. A retard. Why we're throwing those types of balls, I don't understand. This Saints defense right there is dominated Michael Penix. And complete Olave, and that's who it was complete to earlier. Olave. No, it wasn't. Fuck. What the fuck was that completed to? That is Olave's first reception. And Russell, after the first down, touchdown, New Orleans 6-2 score lead. Good job, Kamara. And the PAT is up, and good. And the Saints will kick it away. And Michael Penix. So, the Saints have picked off Atlanta twice now, so honestly, fuck it, let's just do that. If I'm the Saints, I'll be like, fuck it, let's do that shit again. And deep, complete to Julio. Julio down at the 49-yard line. His strength and his will to keep going is almost as much as to try to be a great in this league, which he obviously still is. I mean, he's Julio Jones. He obviously is a top 10 receiver of all time, arguably top 5. His will to really play this league still to this day, after years of playing, him coming back to Atlanta, wanting to retire in Atlanta. It's such a nice story. I mean, you gotta love Julio Jones, one of the best players of all time. One of the best players of all time. All time. I'm gonna call him name. So, Michael Penis, my penis. Well, we'll call hike. And read, and 13 inches. So, probably should have did a read. That was probably kind of stupid because the reads are really not that good of a play. I mean, like reads literally only work if you have like a Lamar Jackson, which you really still should do to Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts, Trevor Lawrence. But you still probably should do it that much with because they got used expected, and it'll be 10-0 going into the second quarter. Saints up, Falcons ball, and the Falcons at the 41-yard line with the face up. Let's see what they're gonna do. It'll be complete. Oh, big game. Big game from Moore there. Rondell Moore. So Julio, of course, they're always there. I mean, going on his farewell tour. Probably should try to get the ball to him. Can't really get him down. I mean, that wasn't to Julio, but he got a glaze. So, and Penis get a Bijan down at the 3. Sorry, fucking 14, 2nd and 3. 7-yard pick up there. Gotta love Julio Jones. I'm glazing the shit out of him. And Rondell Moore 4-yard pickup. Complete pass there, good pocket awareness. So, 2nd and goal from the 9. Good pressuring from the Saints. Saints have been brutal in the West red zone. And fucking what's his goddamn name? Drake London, fucking his 2nd reception of the day, 18 yards, but he got brought back. He only gained a fucking 1 yard line there, 1 yard there. Okay. See what the Falcons will do here. Looks like it'll be a pass play and pressure and overthrown, and that'll be a forced field goal. And the Falcons will kick it in. And it's good. So that'll be the lead of 7. Of course, Saints start the ball after half, yeah. Honestly, Atlanta put themselves in a pretty shitty position here, because after Saints score a field goal or a touchdown, the game's probably over. Like, overtime is pretty much impossible, honestly. This possible, but probably not gonna happen. So now they really need their defense to clutch up at least once in this game. Their defense cannot allow even a fucking field goal. They have to force at least one punt, or this shit. If the Saints get a field goal here, they would have to. Atlanta's defense would have to force a fucking punt, or this shit's over. No field goal, no touchdown, just a punt. Turnover and downs is fine too. But their offense really fucked them up here. And they'll run it again. They've been really run heavy in this game. It's only the first half, and Camaro has 11 rushes. Over 10 rushes, so they're pretty run heavy. And New Orleans receiver in motion. Gonna be a handoff again, and I'll get him to 40. So it's Kamara's 12th rush of the day. We're running it way too much in this game, honestly. They gotta pass that shit. Throw that shit with Russell. I know he's unk, but like... Married at 49-yard line. They got into Falcons territory. It's nice. And Russell Wilson probably gonna fucking hand it off again. No, oh my god, I didn't know they could fucking throw the goddamn ball. Maybe that's why. Yeah, they've ran it more than they've thrown it. Yeah, probably not a smart idea. Probably should get that shit downfield. Probably I shouldn't run it every goddamn fucking play. And they win it again with Kamara. Again. 14th rush, 73 yards, 1 TD, 0 fumbles. He hasn't fumbled. Saints haven't gonna. Falcons defense hasn't done shit. If Saints have scored at least a field goal on every single one of the goddamn dreams. What the fuck was that, Russell Wilson? Let's see if the Saints will kick the field goal. Will be a long of a minute. It'd be about a 58-yard attempt, I believe. No. Okay. So they'll fucking go for it. Balls! Fucking testicles in Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore's testicles are bigger than Dan Campbell's. Ballsy. Fucking balls. Going commercial. Going commercial. No matter what's command for like the 100 times in this game. And Russell. Oh, play action. I didn't know they had the balls. I thought Kellen Moore only had the balls to go on for it on 4th down, and he's fucking sacked. Because Russell Wilson has the pocket awareness of a 50-year-old man. Like he is, because he is a 50-year-old man. But wow, what the fuck is this pocket awareness? Jesus Christ. Christ almighty, what the fuck is this? But he literally walked in the goddamn sack. He's like, I'm a little wonder boy, I'm a little wonder boy, I'm a little wonder boy in the pocket. He actually had a lot of time in the pocket, but he got out of the pocket. No, he didn't. It was play action. He didn't have no time in the fucking ball. I guess it was meant to. Chris Olave, around out of the 8-15. Good at a job there, buddy. Good at a job. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Listen. Oh, almost looked like he was going to throw a screen. No, and Alvin Kamara's down at the 10, and 2-minute warning strikes. Saints up 10-3, and with the ball. And the Saints are about to get a touchdown, and probably going to get another one after fucking half, and then touchdown! No, New Orleans! We do. I can't tell. Just drops back here and touchdown. So this is Sterling Shepard. So she. A heat. I'll check after the PAT. I'll check after the PAT. And his kick is good. So Saints take a 17-3 lead, and I'll check the stats. And the groupie will kick it away. And Falcons will take the touchback. And I was just getting word now that Michael Thomas will be back next quarter. He was out this quarter he was out for this half. Actually, I don't know if it was half or quarter with muscle cramps. So he'll be back next quarter, and Julio Jones. It will be. I mean, again, Julio, one of the best receivers in the league. Probably, no. One of the best receivers of all time. I mean, he's Julio fucking Jones. What are you gonna do about Julio goddamn Jones? And that'll be to Cal Pitts for a pickup of 6. So the Falcons can do. And the drive, of course, the Saints start with the ball after half, so they should probably kind of need a fucking goddamn touchdown. Probably not gonna get one. And force a stop. They need another goddamn touchdown, but they're probably not gonna get one because Falcons played like shit all night. Defensively. Bijan and the Falcons use timeout. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of think the Falcons, they might lose this shit. Pressure. Cut. Julio. Motherfucking Jones. What? Demon. Absolutely demon. And the play will be booth viewed. I think we're in. Let's see. This is the worst angle fucking ever. Can't even see his goddamn toes. And the Falcons are gonna kick it in. I wanted to watch a fucking highlight, but the stupid fucking refs didn't let me. Saints up 17-10. You'll go get the ball back. Oh, the Falcons are kicking away. No, I thought the Saints were gonna try and get a touchdown, obviously, before half. To make that fucking Falcons touchdown mean literally nothing. And make it like it was 17-3. But a field goal would be fine too, as long as you have a 2-score lead. Because, of course, even though you do start with the ball after half, you still want to get a touchdown. Oh, and get your fucking best receiver back after half. You still want to get a touchdown here, and that is a good start. Change timeout. So, New Orleans having a good start to the drive, and I don't know why we're fucking doing checkdowns. Maybe we are trying to get a fucking goddamn field goal. And timeout. And Russell. Oh, fumble! Falcons! Atlanta with the luck! They can get a field goal before half, which would be the biggest sales I've ever run from fucking Saints. And the Saints just blew that shit. That was literally going to be a guaranteed fucking win for the longest time, and now you might actually you can still lose. I mean, I was kind of rooting for the Saints in this game because, well, After what the fucking Falcons just did to the goddamn Jags, literally biggest fucking rough game I've ever seen, but incomplete pass there, buddy. Pressure. So of course, Falcons kind of needing a goddamn field goal to make so like it wasn't just gonna be a 17-7. So the Saints can't take a 2-score lead after half. Going fucking deep for literally no goddamn reason. Okay. And they'll stop the clock. 19 seconds to go. Probably should just get in the fucking field goal range. Probably should just do a check down here and get in the field goal range when you your timeout. You get a touchdown, and it's what the fuck was that? And they could honestly still go for this. I mean, like, what the fuck are the Saints gonna do in 16 goddamn seconds, even if it's this close? But oh, so the Falcons are retarded. What else is new? Touchback. Saints just run this out, and should be brought to half. I got the Saints, even though they almost blew that shit. And let's see the stats, and then we'll go to half. Stats are pretty actually even. I'm not even gonna lie. The Falcons kick it away after half after and already being down. This is kind of bad for Atlanta. And Michael Thomas is back in New Orleans, by the way. He's back on. So he can do here. And Kamara stuff. Probably could start passing it now that your receiver's back. Probably could do that. You're not going to, because you guys are retards. Saints are retarded. Saints scores, trying to get the third win here and prevent a sweep, a season sweep. Because Falcons, of course, again, the Falcons beat them out in New Orleans, so the Saints can do the funniest fucking thing ever and beat them in Atlanta. I always find the fact that when things like that happen funny, when a team loses at home or loses to a team at home and then beats them away. It's kind of fucking hilarious. Or the other way around, depending on what order it was. Of course, Perry had that fumble. AT hit Perry. Had the fumble. Going to half, which almost did something Falcons couldn't really do much to, but didn't do anything with, so kind of got lucky there. Now the Falcons are dominating two stats. They're dominating average yards per play and passing yards, but I feel like the reason why they are is because the Saints are playing it more safe, but are playing it smarter than Atlanta, and that's why Atlanta's down. Because if the Saints were playing it just as risky as Atlanta, they'd probably still be, you can see them still being up, but not probably being up by much. The Saints have been running it a lot. They've been passing it at pretty much just as much as they've been in it. now. I mean, they're running it a lot. They're running it a lot more in the second quarter, but mainly probably because Michael Thomas was injured, so they're probably scared to throw. And when you're losing your best receiver, somebody like that, you kind of have to be scared a little. You kind of have to be a little terrified. Now he's back now, so he'll pass it more. Actually, he hasn't even got a reception so far since he's been back. And overthrown. That's a big wrestler. Probably could have had a big gain. Probably why they did it. So now you can just run it in. Looks like I'll throw it. I don't know about that call. You can just run this. I might just check it down for a first down to Thomas. That'll be his, I believe, first reception of the day, actually. It will be his first reception of the day for 10 yards. So needed 1, I got 10. And stuff down for a pickup of 2. It'll be his 20th best for the day. He's had a big day. 97 yards from. Looks like this is a passing formation. Throw it, pressure, and incomplete. Good job. Good defense there, good block. So New Orleans is in field goal range already. So if they can continue to pile up on this small but effective lead, then that would be big. Because Atlanta's offense has been getting better, but let's see. I don't know how it will be after half. The half breaks. And good job forcing the completion. Michael Thomas with the drop. Good job in the secondary on that drive, but that'll force a field goal, which will bring it from 20 to 20 to 10. So bring it to a 10-point lead. And it's up, and it's good. Saints up 2010. It was a good year. And Falcons will get it back. And we'll take it back. And Michael Penix, play action. And good catch by Julio. And good throw by Penix. Or Penix, or Penix, however you want to pronounce it. Great job getting open there. One of the strongest receivers in the league. His muscles, really his best reason why he's a good receiver. He's the greatest route runner ever, but he's fast. He's strong, and that's why he's so good. Kyle Pitts is the reception. Atlanta. pressure. Bijan, good jukes. Spins. And touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London with the touchdown. And the PH's up. And good. Falcons take the lead. I meant Saints keep the lead, but the Falcons shrink it to 3. And the Saints will get the ball back. No going back, Taysom Hill, bad idea there. Jesse Bates is the 4th tackle of the day. Saints trying to extend their lead here. 27, of course. 24, 26, and then 27. Michael Thomas is the 2nd reception of the day for pickup of 9. Yeah, big rush. 9-yard pickup. They've been doing a lot on this 3rd quarter here. They've barely on Bijan today. The Falcons side. They're drinking a lot, but this game there's not a lot in this 3rd quarter. They'll win them a lot in the first half. Most of us just come here stuff at least. Lave, his 3rd reception of the day. Gamera stuffed. Good pick up there. Remember this is the fourth. And Saints. And big pick up there for the Olave. We'll pick up a 10. Micah Hughes is the tackle. And Russell. Check down Calvin Kamara. Come out. Gonna find that. There's a touchdown here. Probably ended. I don't see Atlanta coming back from a 10-point lead this late in the game, but a field goal would hurt because if Atlanta would take at least 3 minutes to get it. Well, it's touchdown like says it'll take at least 3 minutes, so. And also, the Saints aren't taking too much time up here, so Atlanta can run a lot of clock down. We'll probably run a decent amount of clock down, enough for New Orleans to run at the clock and win, so. 5-yard line, the first down line, and it's a 3rd and inches, and into brought back, level 7, also 1 there, 3rd and 1. That's the high snap, kind of expected. Bad job by the center there. And a touchdown. AT. The touchdown. AC Perry. Good catch there, one-hander. This game should be over. Extra point here, and it's good. Saints are kicking away. Falcons will get it back. Touchdown. Well, one thing I'll say is those 2 picks at the beginning of the game is honestly what cost the Falcons. The Falcons literally the Saints have literally held on to that lead for the entire game. Why the fuck was Julio Jones going back there? Anyways, that was his 6th reception, 107 yards there, so he's had a great game. Anyways, yeah, so those 2 turnovers at the beginning of the game has let the Saints to a field goal and a touchdown. The Saints right now are up by a field goal and a touchdown. Take away those 10 points the Falcons let go. Maybe you can even give that to the Falcons, because maybe they go to get a touchdown, or maybe you go just get 2 field goals. Maybe it would have been a punt. This is 17-17 at worst. This is 17-17. Best, they're up 27-17. But the fact that that's not the case, because actually, best case scenario, they're up fucking 34 to best case scenario, up 34-7. They're 34-17, but they're not. That's because of those 2 turnovers at the beginning of the game. If they didn't throw those picks, if Michael Penix didn't throw those picks, this game is tied. This game, well, the Falcons would still have a shot to win this game, but he did. And now this game's over. Well, not over, but like it's like really looking likely for the Saints to win this. Like the Falcons could still win, but it's probably not going to happen. Good pickup on Bijan, and that's one thing I haven't liked the play calling in this on the Falcons side. They've ran it 5. That was this 5th rush of the day. It's the 4th quarter. It's almost this. The game's almost over, so I haven't ran Bijan a lot in this game. And the run hasn't even been bad. I mean, they lost 4 yards and they haven't ran I don't even think they've ran him since. And first down to Drake London. Fuck. This soul's not. God damn it. Bijan, decent run, 6 yards. Good job there by Drake London. And first down, Bijan, and notice how there's audio less than 4 minutes left of this game, and the Falcons still haven't gotten a touchdown. That's why I'm saying this game's over. I mean, the Saints are probably just going to run the clock and win. And touchdown, Julio Jones, his second of the day. And Julio with the walk-off. And the PAT's up. And good, and the Falcons bring it within 3. for the bet. And Atlanta will kick it wet. The Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons will kick it away to the New Orleans Saints. You got me? You feel me? Okay. I am fucking bored. I'm kidding. Yeah, Alvin Kamara's probably been the MVP of this goddamn game. Jesus Christ. His stats are insane. He has 100 yards, over 100 yards in both fucking stats. He's been the wide receiver one, the RB one, and literally just probably honestly the QB one. Kidding. I actually think he has more total yards than Russell Wilson does, so it's kind of fucking crazy. For a running back to have more yards than his quarterback. Good game from him. He does, sorry. He also doesn't have 200 yet. PB sucks, so maybe not. I'm kidding, yes, he says. He still does. Oh, he has just as many rushing yards as he does receiving yards, my god. So, probably gonna do a I would do a check down here from New Orleans. Run the clock, of course. Yeah, good job running the clock from New Orleans. Good clock management here. Probably should just do a check down, like down the middle. Yeah, good job there. Check down Thomas. And that'll be a 2-minute warning. Saints up 27-24. Saints ball. And the New Orleans Saints will give the holy ball. Nah, I'm just kidding. Falcons will use the first time out. And the Falcons use the second time out. These teams have opposite wins of each other now. The Saints have 3-5, and the Falcons are 5-3. And first time wins the game. Falcons use a lot. Now that the Saints get a first down, they win the game. And Kamara stuff for a 3-yard pickup. Saints will do here. Game's almost over. Just gotta get this 4 yards. Walk out of here with a W. Oh yeah, I'm not the clock again. 4 yards, win the game for New Orleans. Let's see, will they get it? And dropped. And will they go for the run for it before when it didn't fucking matter? But now will they? Actually, they have field goal range. I didn't even think about that. But honestly, I don't think it's would do much besides. Okay, so they'll go for the field goal, 57-yard attempt. And it's no good. Long kick. And it missed. And now the Falcons can win the game. So, will Atlanta get into field goal range or will Saints defense clutch up? Let's see. Set the clock. Targets the 38-yard line for Yono-Ku. Of course, 40-yard line is the field goal range. But, of course, 50 just saw for Groupie miss it from that far. Of course, Yono-Ku, one of the best kickers in the league. Oh. Saints! That's his third interception of the day! At Demo! Picks it off, and now the Saints will win it. Now wins it for the Saints. What an interception! Honestly, might be fucking hurt. Wow, fucking terrible fall there. And now Russell can just knee it out, and the Saints can just knee it out on one side. So Russell, I was looking at Russell Wilson, fuck you. And the Saints win it. Their turnovers, I said, would affect them, and they did. To be fair, that was more of a clutch one, but still. Obviously, New Orleans was going to run the clock. And good afternoon from Atlanta. The Saints win. I was confident the Saints were going to win earlier, but kind of just gave them a bit right. And the Saints win. Sorry, Atlanta.